Hi, hello, my name's Drake and this is another day on Dartmoor. It's a little bit of a drizzly day on Dartmoor, so hopefully the camera lens won't be obscured by raindrops. Anyway, you're down here in the woodland and we're on the edge, just here you see willow. Behind me is ancient woodland, but in our area here we created a glade and we've planted about 2 acres of mostly native trees. This is in our fields over here, and I wanted to try out planting potatoes in different circumstances. So here we've planted potatoes in the woodland, see what would happen. Now, before I say anything else, I want to be very clear. It is not a good idea to start planting non-native species in woodlands near you. Don't go trying that, because it's really important to keep the ecology of our wild areas true. That means working with systems that are already been working for millennia. Leave them alone. We don't need to mess with them. But if you've got an area that you're cultivating, like we have, we've got this new woodland area, then I think it's quite fine to experiment and try out ideas and just see what happens. So, here we are with potatoes. Now, I'm not entirely sure what variety I've got down here. I seem to think it's King Edward's, but I may be wrong. So I'm just going to pull up the old stalks of the potatoes and see what starts to surface. So here we go. Not getting an awful lot here at the moment. So I don't really want to disturb the roots of all the other trees that's growing here. So I've got a garden fork here so that I can tease out the potatoes a little bit, but I don't want to start digging wholesale and damaging all the roots, because you know the soil structure, the root structure is so important to the well-being of the land. So I don't want to mess with that too much. So we've got one little tiny old potato here, which is fine, and dig around a bit further. Here we go. So straight away, these aren't King Edward potatoes. These are definitely something else. They look a little bit like Bambino to my mind, and they keep digging away, and they're absolutely gorgeous looking potatoes. What have I got here? Another one. Look at that! Look at that! I'm going to bring these up to you to have a quick look at. So, here we go. I would say that's a pretty great success story, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to wipe these on the grass so you can actually see how beautiful these potatoes are. And look at that, absolutely beautiful. Look at that, not a blemish. Wow, it's so bright I don't even know if you can actually see that properly. There we go, super close. So immediately, what am I noticing? I am noticing there is no slug damage, there is no worm damage, there's no wireworm damage, there's no gnawing or nibbling that's gone on. And the last video I did about potatoes, I was looking at the no dig approach, and if you remember in that video, it was a little bit of a disaster because pretty much every single potato had been gnawed, nibbled or eaten. And it is quite extraordinary to grow these in an area that's never seen a potato before. There's been no fertilizers used, nothing at all really, just make a hole and stick the potato in. And it's given me a really great crop of potatoes. And it's an interesting thing, because I was really called to just grow the potatoes here, and they have about 3 hours of maybe kind of direct sunlight, I suppose, during the day. Sorry to be a bit vague about that, but about 3 hours. And yeah, they've done really, really well, and I'm just so pleased and so happy, and just really thankful to the land and for the folk here who, you know me, I have the honour to be able to work with the fairy folk And the fairy folks said, give it a go, plant some potatoes here. And look at this, I'm very moved. I'm very moved by their generosity and suggestion. So anyway, there we go, lots and lots and lots of lovely potatoes. Can't wait to eat those today for one of our meals. And yeah, just really great. So thank you to the land. Thank you to the fairy folk of the land. Thank you, my dear listeners, for taking time to watch this video and be on this journey with me. And that's it really. Have a great day. Thanks again for your listening. Bye-bye.